You. Maybe I'm gonna sign about that. Y'all know what time it is. Got my bro. You need to watch it. See how she complaining?
Come on.
You might well get in there. Yeah, you might well.
Come on, man.
Alright, man. Got my bro and Laura with me, with my baby girl this time. We working, we talking about Scarface type shit, man. What you know about the movie Scarface?
I love the movie Scarface, man. I like how he came up from nothing, man.
So
took over, man.
So from anybody, for the people who never seen Scarface, don't know shit about it, break it down. What it's about?
It's about a nigga that's coming from poverty, taking some cocaine, locking that bitch up, and sewing the city up with muscle. You know what I'm saying? If you don't know nothing about that, you need to go check that out. You know what I'm saying? That's a classic. You know what I'm saying?
So what about people, because I'm one of them people who don't really like watching movies about drugs and TV shows about drugs and shit. Like people who don't really care for drugs and watching that type of shit. What you say to them type of people? Should they go watch it or they might not?
It's educational. It's very educational. It's not just in the negative aspect. You know what I'm saying? You live and learn about how this country is built. You know what I'm saying? And,
you probably want to wait for that.
It's very educational, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They probably fabricated, I ain't gonna say how much or the percentage they fabricated, but
that's why I was just about to ask, how much of the movie is realistic? I'm happy you was about to start talking about that. How realistic is the movie?
Oh, it's realistic. Like the shit that goes on in that movie happens today. You know what I'm saying?
Can you name anybody in real life that you can compare to the movie?
Cocaine Cowboys. That's a documentary. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I don't want to be saying anybody that's probably active, but Cocaine Cowboys is a very good example. But they coming out with a Scarface 2. I heard. I don't know. There's a trailer on it. I don't know. Supposedly he ain't died, or maybe somebody made something up. But still, you should check it out because it's very educational. You come from a hustler aspect.
Do you feel like people like this, not only Scarface, but like El Chapo, all these big drug dealers and all these criminals, even outside the drug, these well-known criminals, do you feel like these are people that worth looking up to because they hustle and grind, or you feel like these are people that we should be trying not to be like, type shit? Like,
you know what I'm saying?
What's the middle ground between that?
I feel like, first and foremost, you should always try to either be yourself or a better version of yourself. Not really compare yourself and your success and failures off other people achieving it. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, always be the best version of you. But when it comes down to learning from them, yeah, you can learn from them. You can learn what not to do if you're not indulging that type of activity, and you can learn how to move smarter if you is. But at the end of the day, for each his own. But the movie, I want to stick on the movie though. You know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to encourage nobody to follow that movie script.
Yeah.
Because it's a lot of things in there that they don't show you how that shit can go. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. You're not encouraging people to follow his footsteps.
Watching the movie, just enjoy it as that. Don't take that as a blueprint.
Like I need to be like him.
Yeah.
Don't look at it like that.
Nah, don't do that. I'm telling you, don't do that shit like that. That's me giving you advice right there.
Yeah. So we talked about Scarface. Before we wrap it up, what's your favorite movie of all time?
Paid in Full.
And what's that about?
I say it's a more real aspect of how it goes down in the black community, or how we overcome the poverty and we make bad choices. You know what I'm saying? And we could always, if it's not too late, correct the bad choices. You know what I'm saying? Because he had started off as a drug dealer. It's not one of the movies he just started off.
So that movie bigger than drug dealing type shit, Paid in Full.
Yeah.
Unlike Scarface. Like Scarface is based all around
I feel
drug
like
dealing.
Scarface is too over-exaggerated when it comes down to Paid in Full. Paid in Full gives you
So other than drug dealing, what is Paid in Full about? Like outside of drug dealing? Like what's going on?
It's showing you how even the people in your community that you put on in position to win still want you to lose. You know what I'm saying? It's like down to the family members, all the way down to the people you help out on the street. You know what I'm saying? You can extend that helping hand, but that don't mean
Come here, baby.
That don't mean like you gonna get the return of favor. Like basically, to sum it up,
Yeah.
there's no rules in the game. In real life, there's no rules in the game.
There's no rules in the game.
It's not. But we like to say it is because people who are all the way street in the 100 knows that it is rules, like certain unexplanatory rules, like, you know what I'm saying?
Like no snitching? Would you say that's a rule?
I mean, if you want to, that's definitely a rule.
Okay. Shit like that.
You know what I'm saying? You can't indulge in no activity that's illegal and then be talking about you gonna state the truth and nothing but the truth. So help me God. You can't do that. You feel me?
Yeah.
Like you can't, what I've been seeing a lot is niggas